Thanks for joining in. This is Debbie Massey, and I have Diane Boniface with me. Hi, Diane.
Hey, good afternoon, Debbie. How are you?
I'm doing great, doing great. Really excited about this topic. We are going to walk through how to do an e-signature. So we're going to show you how to electronically sign a document, and we're going to do this with one of our social services forms. So Diane, I'm just going to hand it over to you, and you can walk me through this process.
Okay, thanks, Debbie. Once we log into Matrix, we'll search for the resident. The demonstration I'm going to do is for a room move because social service has the opportunity to make sure we do the notification for all room moves.
Perfect.
So I've managed to admit myself. So from the resident tab, the room move is under observation. So I will add the observation. I will need to click the add button. And then under the social service area, it is titled roommate notification. And the short description, you must enter a short description to open an observation. I'm going to put roommate change because I'm going to be getting a new roommate.
Perfect.
So now the form must be completed. You can actually add the e-signature to the observation. So I would hit view update. I would complete the observation, resident informed of roommate change. Resident representative is also informed. The resident room or roommate will change on, and I'm getting a new roommate today. And the reason for this change is a new admission roommate.
Okay, perfect.
All the yellow are required fields, so all the questions must be answered. Once you hit the complete button, you'll get a notification that the observation has been completed. As soon as you have it completed, there will be this e-signature icon. What we need to do is click on the icon. So a secondary window will pop up. If you notice that it automatically date and time stamps it. That cannot be changed. So you do not need to put the date and time. What the text box is for is so you put the resident or resident representative who is signing the form. So I'm going to sign it, and I am the resident. And then you need to indicate what form, the name of the form. The reason for this is because when you print out this document, if you would print out this document, the signature prints on its own page. This way you know exactly what signature this observation, this signature will go to.
Perfect.
So if you are working from your laptop and you have a mouse, you can have the resident take the mouse, and you can see as soon as I press down, I can start with my signature. Another option is some of admissions and marketing does have a tablet, and they can sign from the tablet. You would need to log on to Matrix and sign that way, but realistically, have them sign right there in your office, right there at the nurse's station. Just have them grab the mouse and show them how to hold that button down.
Sorry, Diane, but I also think of the WOW cards, those workstations on wheels. If one of those is available and you're meeting the person in their room, you could even take that into the room too. So it sounds like we've got a few options to be able to sign.
Correct. And most people are used to doing some type of e-signature now. I mean, a lot of times when you go to the store, you're just using your finger to sign. Right now, because our laptops, you do need to use the mouse. But again, it is their signature. You're indicating who it is, what the form is. Then all we need to do next is hit upload signature. So what it'll show is the date and time that signature was obtained. There, if you notice, the icon is there again. So if you would need to get another signature, so let's say you want to get my husband's signature or my emergency contact, who I have listed as my friend Debbie Massey, you could hit it again, and again, you can get more signatures than just one. Perfect. If they didn't like it or if it goes all over, just hit clear, and you can do it again. Because I know I've done this with family members, and they're like, well, I don't like that signature, so just hit clear and have them do it again, because sometimes they do have a little difficulty holding the mouse down. So again, and so that's why the icon is still there, because you can add more signatures.
Perfect.
But now this e-signature is added. And remember how I said the signature is its own page. So when you hit report, if you wanted to print it, so let's say if it was discharge instructions or anything you want to send with the resident with their signature, you would hit report from the observation page. You see how all my questions are answered, and see how the next page is my signature. So that's why it's imperative that we put who it is, what relationship they are to the resident, and what the form is. Because this just says page 1 of 1, so we need to indicate what the signature is attached to. And it's just, if you print out multiple pages, it could be shuffled around. Any questions, Debbie?
Oh, I was just going to say, I know being able to email documents if families are requesting them are also really great, and you would do that from here as well. But in a situation, say the state was in the building and they requested a copy, you would potentially need to be able to print that out. So that was a great reminder. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yes. Just hit the print button and then send it to the appropriate printer. If you need to save the document to email it, you can save it to the facility drive and then send it. But we do, anything sent with HIPAA information does need to be sent by encrypted email.
Great reminder. So who at the campus has encrypted email in case I do need to send an electronic copy to a family member?
At the current time, the business office manager has encrypted email, and I believe the DHS. If you do not know and they don't know their encrypted email, I would suggest contacting our IT department.
Perfect. I also believe that executive directors and medical records also have encrypted emails. So you've got 4 people in your campus that could be a resource for you if you're in a situation where family is requesting a copy. Our preference would be to print as little as possible in those situations, and definitely encourage using the email to share those copies.
Yeah. Notoriously, at social service, you're going to be completing the roommate notification. And again, just obtain the signature usually from the resident. So you got documented evidence that they were notified.
Perfect.
If you're helping with the discharge, that is something, the discharge instructions that we would complete, get the e-signature, and then print and give to the resident, because they need to have that copy going home, so we know that they have the list of their medications, their diet, their follow-up appointments, all that information completed.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah, we don't want them to have to go home and print it off from their email. We do want them walking out the door with that one. Good idea.
That's as simple as the e-signature is. Like I said, you do get more fluent using the mouse with the laptop, and it does work very well. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email myself, and it's diane.boniface@trilogyhs.com.
Awesome. Thanks, Diane. Great information.
Thank you. Everyone have a wonderful day.